at the start of any process that the city of Calgary might be doing. I've heard this at door after door as I've been knocking Ward 4. Far too frequently, the city of Calgary will have their experts in whatever department figure out, like, this is what we should do, but we're legislated in order to be able to engage. So let's ask the residents, do they want a red widget or a blue widget? And then you meet with them and people go, who told you we even want a widget? Like, that's not at all. You've missed the boat entirely in terms of what it is that we want. That's the kind of thing that we need to fix and bring that engagement earlier on in the process. Some other things that we can do in order to be able to help rebuild that trust is requiring council to publicly report on how community recommendations were incorporated into a project or why they weren't. Right now, it frequently feels like when they do engage us, it just kind of goes into a void, and we don't necessarily hear back in terms of how that worked. They definitely will produce like what we heard reports, but the next step is how were they engaged, or pardon me, how were those incorporated, or how weren't they? Another thing that I think, again, this is speaking as a former community association president, I think that we need to strengthen our two-way communications with community associations and advisory groups, so that their input can actually shape decisions and not just be check boxes. Trust in council comes from listening, acting, and then showing accountability. And so I can definitely say, as the counselor for Ward 4, this right here, what we're talking about, will be my number one priority.